Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 47. Here in the morning of year 1, winter the 9th. I'm wearing my dapper sailor cap that I won at the Festival of Ice. Check the TV, nothing on TV. Head on outside. Looks like these powder melons are getting kind of close to harvest. Grab some irons from the furnace. Go ahead and throw some... yeah. I'll go ahead and do 4 coppers. Copper it up. Grab 3 pine tars from the pine trees. Water Fartomo's bowl, of course. Got some fish bubbles over here. Oh, great, green algae. Whoa! Whoa, what kind of fish is this? It's a jumper. Come on. A tiger trout? Okay. Caught a tiger trout and a perch. And I think I might have leveled fishing. Alright. Head to the barn here. It looks like Lasers the goat is maybe ready for his first milking. Her first milking. I think the fact that the goat makes milk is pretty much a guarantee that it's a female goat. Okay. So I got some milk from Lasers the goat, and place it in the cheese machine. I need to make a second cheese machine. Crispy, Crunchy, and Tendy seem to be doing okay. Tendy is now at 5 stars, and Crispy is almost there. Crunchy is still at 3. LaBeef is at 3, and Lasers is still pretty new, so is at 0. What is the recipe for the cheese machine? Wood, stone, hardwood, and copper bar. Yeah, I can make one of those right now. $45 regular wood, 45 stone, 10 hardwoods, and a copper bar. That's what makes a cheese machine. I do believe I'm going to go to Clint and get some geodes broken open today. Alright, I'm going to plop down the second cheese machine. And we'll get some milk from LaBeef. And throw it in. I just got 6 IPAs from the kegs. And you know, Let's do 6 more. Each IPA can be given as a gift, or it can be sold for 420 gold a piece. Which is a pretty satisfying amount. These oak trees are really shedding seeds here. Alright, how about I go to town and get some geodes broken? Grab some mushrooms out of the mushroom cave first. Alright, let's head over. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for crystal fruits as well. They seem to be the rarest of the 4 winter forage items. Oh, is that Jazz the tiny child? Have I given her... I haven't given her any presents this week yet, so let's give her a fairy rose. And now my Jazz score is up to 2. There's a crystal fruit. Go ahead and throw a cast in while I'm over here. Oh my god. I don't know what kind of fish that was, but I completely failed to catch it. And there it is again. Is this just another tiger trout, or is this something else? A lingcod? Lingcod. Am I saying that right? A fearsome predator that will eat almost anything that it can cram into its mouth. Wow. I'm assuming Barone, did a ton of research on real-life fish when creating these fish in the game. I'm sure he did a lot of looking at Wikipedia. What is this over here? It looks like not a door in the side of the cliff, but it looks like there's like a weak spot in the wall here, and there's a plaque. It says, "Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. 1 out of 5. Well, I guess the 5 ways probably refer to the skill trees. Since I do have one of those mastered. So when I get all 5 skills mastered, I'm going to try to read this thing again and see if I can get in there. Well, I dilly-dallied a little too long, and now it's almost closing time for Clint, so I have to rush over there. Not quite sure if I'm going to make it. 3:30. 3:40. Oh gosh, it's going to be close. Get out of the way, get out of the way. 3:50. Alright. I made it to Clint. Open my mystery box. I got 3 coffees. Open my geodes. Clay sucks. Iron ore. Pretty useless. Another iron ore. Pretty useless. Limestone. The tooltip says a very common type of stone. It's not worth very much. Clay. Some kind of weird yellow stone. Calcite. Haven't donated that yet. And then granite. Well, at least the calcite is something new. Let's try to donate something to the Clint Fund. How about an IPA? Here you go, buddy. This is a fun gift, thanks. And I'm going to donate this strange doll along with the calcite. Okay, why don't I take a quick look at the beach? And then I will head over to the quarry and maybe the mines. Oh, is that a nautilus shell? Yes. Yo, Willie, give me some bait. For the longest time, I've been meaning to buy a better fishing pole. So, why don't I take a look at that? The bamboo pole is the one that I have now. I've had it ever since the beginning of the game. The training rod costs 25 gold. It says it's a lot easier to use than other rods, but can only catch basic fish. So maybe you can use that to grind up your fishing XP. The fiberglass rod costs 1,800, and you can put bait on it. And the iridium rod, you can put bait on as well as a piece of tackle. I think there might be an even better one than the iridium rod, but I'm not sure. There's also some fishing-related decor that you can buy in here, along with tackle. You can also get the recipe for the fish smoker, which is that thing that's in my cabin that came with my cabin at the beginning of the game. To make one of these, I need 10 hardwood, 1 sea jelly, 1 river jelly, and 1 cave jelly. Haven't seen a cave jelly yet. And apparently smoking a fish doubles its value. Let's go ahead and get the fiberglass rod. Let's go ahead and try it out here. I think you can also cast it farther as well. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. caught a sea cucumber. What a weird creature. I think in real life, if I was fishing and I pulled up a sea cucumber, I might be a little freaked out. Because they are weird, gross creatures. Found 2 lost books. What is this? Is this a sign on the beach? It says Squid Fest. Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th. A 2-day squid fishing bonanza. If you can reach our daily catch targets, you'll win prizes. Note, any personal items found near this sign will be sent to the Lost and Found. Lost and Found? Personal items? What? I don't quite understand the Lost and Found personal items part of that. But I guess we'll have to participate in the Squid Fest. Now I've got Sam the skater boy with his ridiculous beanie. And I'm going to try to give him some pickles. He's probably going to hate them. Here you go. Would you like some pickles that you're going to hate? I swear I didn't know that he would actually hate the pickles, but I'm starting to get like a sixth sense. Ugh. So goofy. Well, I struck out with Sam, but maybe I can have better luck with his mom, Jody. Although, I don't know where she is. I guess I can give Tiny Vincent a jelly in the meantime. Here you go, buddy. For me? Wow, thanks. There's Jody. She says, hi. Do you get tired of people asking about your farm all the time? Of course not. I love people asking about the farm. I've only given Jody mayonnaise and a fairy rose, so why don't we try, I don't know, a cheese. Here, have some cheese. Oh, she seemed to like the cheese. And Marnie's here too. She says, my nephew Shane has been staying at my place for the last few months. Haven't done beer or IPA yet for Marnie. She likes the beer. Okay, so this nautilus shell and the tiger trout, I'm pretty sure are part of a bundle. So I'm going to keep those in my inventory. Head on back to the farm. Didn't have time to go to the quarry, but that's okay. Life goes on. I'm going to stash the winter root. I'm going to sell the clam and the lingcod. Or maybe I should smoke the lingcod. Yeah, I'll smoke it. Smoke the lingcod. I'm going to sell the limestone and the granite and the sea cucumber and the basic cheese, because I have 5 Gold Star cheeses. Sell off some regular and Gold Star mayo. And sell the seaweed. Okay, I wanted to make some more winter seeds. So now the bottleneck is actually the Croesus. So I'll take one Croesus, one crystal fruit, one winter root, and one snow yam. And I'll make 10 wild winter seeds. And we'll get those planted and watered. Okay. Stash the clay. Grab a coal. I actually have enough coal to make a preserve jar, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Now my wood is getting a little bit low. I have like around 600 pieces of wood. And my production of tree fertilizer has slowed down. So I think I'm going to need to get a little more austere with my wood usage. Because I don't want to be in like a wood crunch. Not that it matters. This isn't Project Zomboid. If I don't have wood, then life will go on. But I don't want to be limited on wood. I want to keep on being able to harvest it and keep on making stuff. So I think I'm going to start prioritizing getting more fiber so I can make more tree fertilizer. And I just got 11 jellies out of these preserve jars, plus the new preserve jar that I just made. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all 6 of the powder melons in there, as well as some broccoli. Powder melon, powder melon, powder melon. And broccoli times 6. Cool. And I also got some goat cheese from the cheese machine. I'll go ahead and sell that. And I'll go ahead and sell the cranberry jelly and the blackberry jelly that I just made. I still have 14, I just sold off 4, so I have 10 blueberry jellies left, which I can give as gifts. So I will go ahead and stash the coffees. Yep, stash the coffee. Oops, just turned off the fireplace. I'm going to take the bamboo pole and put it in the adventure chest. And I think that's it for today. Off to bed. Okay, I just leveled up fishing to level 7. +1 fishing rod proficiency, new recipe cork bobber, and treasure hunter, both of which are types of tackle. And I got about 7,000 from sales, from 7,600. Okay, the goat cheese was pretty valuable, 560 for the basic goat cheese. Cranberry jellies sell for 280 a piece, so 10 of those got me 2,800. And out of the blueberry, blackberry, and cranberry choices, the cranberry jelly is worth the most by a significant amount. And I believe grape is worth slightly more than the cranberry. Yep. On to the next day. Winter the 10th. And I got the Homesteader achievement. Which I get from earning 250,000 cumulatively over the course of the playthrough. And you can look at your total cumulative earnings when you press E, and I just crossed 250,000. I know there's an achievement for 1 million. There might be achievements beyond 1 million, I'm not sure. Anything on TV? Queen of Sauce rerun. I wonder if it's the radish salad. No, it's the tortillas. Interesting. I forgot to put the ling cod in the fish smoker, so I'm going to do that now. Smoke that up. Letter in the mail. Dear Ryan, thank you for purchasing a coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in the coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thanks for your business, Robin. Okay, so my coop should now be a big coop, which looks a little bit different and can store 8 coop animals instead of 4, and it lets me have a duck. So I think I'm gonna go get a duck today before I go to the mines. Check the barn first. I tried to milk the goat and it says Lasers has no milk right now. So the goat can only be milked every other day. And today's the 10th, so that must mean on odd days are the days that I milk the goat. And I just got some beer, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kegs open. Why don't we try... I'm gonna try some random juice. Artichoke juice, broccoli juice, corn juice, eggplant juice, yam juice, and some pumpkin juice. I'm doing all these wild and wacky juices just for fun. Strategically, you're just better off putting the pumpkins and other high-value things in the keg. But I find it kind of fun to make bizarre juice, like yam juice. Just like try to imagine people actually drinking yam juice. Okay, I got my chickens petted, and I put their eggs in the mayo machine, and I harvested 3 Gold Star mayos. I'm gonna head over to Marnie's and buy a duck. Unlike chickens, ducks make 2 types of products. They make duck eggs, obviously, and they also leave behind duck feathers. The duck feather is like a rare drop that they do. I'm gonna try giving Marnie an amethyst. Okay, so she likes the amethyst. Doesn't love it. And we'll go ahead and buy a duck. The duck costs 1,200. And we'll put the duck in the big coop. So the last time I did this, I struck gold with Lasers the goat. So let's just see if there's anything particularly funny that comes up here. Kernard, Mumbo, Zalumo, Toku, Brarto, Lupu, Bra, or Bruh, Zakeo, Jish. Yeah, that's a great name. I've seen some of these before. Papa. Norto, Promly, Try, Wizodi, Cella, Franny, Prakozy, Pungus, Snish, Patello, Backley, Snake. Yeah, I'm gonna name the duck Snake. All right, I'm actually gonna name the duck Ferdinand. Ferdinand. The duck name Ferdinand comes from a childhood movie. I think it's Babe, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's some childhood movie that I remember that had a duck named Ferdinand. So in most of my Stardew playthroughs, I named the baby duck Ferdinand. There's Ferdinand. Got 198 pieces of hay in the silo, which is still pretty full. Now I need to go to the mines. So let's head on over there. Got some powder melon seeds and a winter root. Let's try giving Linus a winter root. He likes winter root. There's a Croesus, which I need to make more winter seeds. Why don't we do the quarry a little bit first? Yeah, see, some of the rocks are starting to repopulate themselves, which is pretty great because it makes the quarry like a constant source of pretty good rock loot. The more I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure that these coal rocks are a new addition to the game. Let's do like one more row of these. Got 25 pieces of coal and a decent amount of iron and copper ore. Now, let's head to those mines, shall we? I'm gonna do level 20. Actually, you know, while I'm here, I'm gonna try fishing in this cave pond and see what happens. I'll do like 3 casts. Maybe 2, because this is going kind of slow. Hey, look at that. A cave jelly. A rare jelly found in underground lakes. Gives me +1 luck. I kind of would have expected that it would have given me like a combat buff, since the caves have the monsters, but oh well. It's not my game, I didn't design it. Alright, I caught a ghost fish. A pale, blind fish found in underground lakes. I know for sure that the ghost fish is part of the bundle, one of the bundles. So, after this mining trip, I'm gonna head to the community center. Do a little donating. So satisfying killing the monsters down here in one swing. Already out of space. I'm gonna keep going until about 10. This level looks different. Yeah, this level is definitely different. This must be some new trickery. Some new Barone trickery that was added to Stardew Valley. I guess you'll occasionally get mine levels that are different than before. See, I've played this game so much that I'm like familiar with all of the basic shapes of the mine floors. So whenever I see one that's like not what I've seen before, it really sticks out, and this level is one of those. this level here looks like a standard one. See if there's anything good over here. I'm gonna head back to the top and then go to level, I don't know, 90. Looking for purple fiber. Did I just level up combat? Sick. The heck is that? I just picked up something called the Slammer. It's a level 7 club, which is a different weapon class than sword, obviously. It says it's an extremely heavy gavel that'll send foes flying. So it has a speed penalty. I assume swinging speed. But it sends foes flying like knockback. Let's try this out. Oh, okay. It's got much more knockback than other weapons. One game mechanic that I have not talked about yet is the secondary mode of each weapon. So to start with, the secondary mode of the sword, you press R, or you right click, and it will block. And if you have your block up when a enemy attacks you, it'll completely deflect their attack. So I'll try to demonstrate on this slime here. Yeah, see, I have my block up, and it knocked the slime back and did a little bit of damage, and it did not damage me. It's a little bit tricky to use and not that useful, but it is there. And I think the secondary attack for this a club is some kind of like power ground pound attack or something. Let's try it out. Yeah, it's like a double whammy. Okay. I said I would head back at 10, and now it's actually 12:10. Let me see if I can get to the community center and donate this junk before 2 a.m. I think I'll be able to. I don't know. I should probably do it in the morning. I did get some powder melon seeds dug up, at least. Can I plant the powder melon seeds in time? That's the question. Got my hoe ready. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I gotta water them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great. Check the TV real quick. To bed, to bed. Alright, I leveled up combat. I got plus 5 HP. New crafting recipe, slime incubator. And new crafting recipe, explosive ammo for this slingshot, I assume. Sold 5 pale ales and got 2,000 for them. And I sold 3 mayonnaises and got 1,200. Got about 3,300. And it's the morning of winter the 11th. That's going to wrap it up. Peace.